So the question is, if density rho, acceleration a and force F are taken as basic quantities, then time period has the dimensions. Here we need to find out the dimensions of the time period. For this one, we are going to have rho power a. We are going to take the powers here, and acceleration power b and force power c. So here T is equals to rho power a power b and F power c. So for calculating the dimensions of the time, we are consider this rho acceleration, that is density, acceleration and force as like this. Now we will write the dimensional formula of these three. So for density, this is the time period. For density, m power 0, so m power 1, L power 3, T power 0. That means density mass by volume. So you are going to have L power minus 3, m power 1. And next acceleration, L T power minus 2. And for force, this should be A, it should be B, and for force, it should be MLT power minus 2 power C. So if you observe here, now write these terms, apply this power to all the terms, then it becomes m power a, L power minus 3a, and t power 0 means it will be 1. And again L power b, t power minus 2b. And next m power c, L power c, t power minus 2c. Now write all the terms one side. M power a, m power c. Okay, next L power minus 3a, L power b, L power c. Next t, t power minus 2b and t power minus 2c. Now this all are in the form of a power m into a power n. A power m into a power n into a power x, a power m n x, a power m into a power n. So if you consider here, m power a plus c, L power minus 3a plus b plus c, t power minus 2b minus 2c. If you observe both sides, here we are going to have only t on LHS and RHS. But here the values of m and L is 0. We know that as bases are equal, powers are also equal. Now let's take this m. A plus c is equals to 0, and from this a is equals to minus c. And here also minus 3a plus b plus c is equals to 0, and minus 2b minus 2c minus 2b minus 2c is equals to 1. Why? Because here the power of the t power 1 is equals to minus 2b minus 2c. So we have got a is equals to minus c here. So we can substitute that a value here, minus 3 into a means minus c plus b plus c is equals to 0. It becomes plus 3c plus b plus c equals to 0. Plus 3c plus c becomes 4c plus b is equals to 0, and 4c is equals to minus b. So we have got the value of, so we can write that b is equals to minus 4c. Now substitute this b value here. Substitute the b value here. It will be minus 2 into b value will be minus 4c minus 2c is equals to 1. Minus into minus plus 2 into 4, 8c minus 2c is equals to 1. 8 minus 2 becomes 6c is equals to 1, and c is equals to 1 by 6. So we have got the values of a. So a is equals to minus C. That means we can write A is equals to minus 1 by 6. And also we have B is equals to minus 4C. We got the value B is equals to minus 4 into 1 by 6. You can write B is equals to minus 4 by 6. 2 table 2 times and 3 times. B is equals to minus 2 by 3. So now A is equals to minus 1 by 6. B is equals to minus 2 by 3 and C is equals to 1 by 6. Now we can substitute these here. T is equals to rho power density power A, acceleration power B, force power C. That means rho power A means minus 1 by 6. Acceleration power B means minus 2 by 3. Force power C means 1 by 6. So here it is clear that A plus C, here there is no M terms and there is no L term. So A plus C is equals to 0, minus 3A plus B plus C equals to 0 and minus 2B minus 2C is equals to 1 because we are having T here. So we are solving A is equals to, if this C goes to this side, minus C. And next later on by solving this equation we are substituting that A is equals to minus C here. So you got that 4C is equals to minus B. And again by solving this one, you have substituting the B value here as minus 4C, then you are going to get the C value. After getting this one, you are substituting that C value in A is equals to minus C, it becomes minus 1 by 6. And later on, here B is equals to minus 4 into 1 by 6, it becomes minus 2 by 3. So finally you will get the answers. A equals to minus 1 by 6, B is equals to minus 2 by 3, C equals to 1 by 6. And this is the time period dimensions.